All right, moving on to race number 7, second last on the programme, and the 7th 1200 metre Class 3 here. Lucky Dollar gets the blinkers on for the first time, third behind Cheerful Jet last time out. Generous Heart finished 4th in that race. Beauty Energy on debut on the dirt finished 7th. We've got Go Public makes his all-weather debut. Goldie Flanker, last start winner in Class 4. This is Class 3 for the first time. Harts Keeper, last start winner as well. Positively High gets the blinkers off as he makes his all-weather debut. And Speedy King was third behind All Best Friends last time.
Good to slow, which will probably be a disadvantage to horses like Generous Heart and obviously Goldie Flanker, who is heading up in class, but it might help Storm Signal, Speedy King, Massive Pocket, to some extent Lucky Dollar, if that's the way it does unfold. Harts Keeper does look like he might be posted from barrier 7, the last start winner up in grade.
Here's Lucky Dollar with the blinkers on. He's got blinkers on for the first time. Does have to carry the top weight though, Lucky Dollar. I think with those blinkers on, I wouldn't be surprised if he was right on the lead as well. So that'll inject a bit more pace, I thought, into the race. Beauty Energy went really well at his last start. It was a good run from him. He does need a bit further, 1650 eventually, but I still think he can run a reasonable 1200 metre race. He hit the line strongly on his debut run on the all-weather. Now, I thought I'd show you Speedy King here, even though it's on the turf, because he's running with Lightning Treasure. Lightning Treasure ran a really good race on the weekend. Speedy King here, Joe Moreira's done most of the work on him. He comes in with a reasonably light weight and did go well on the surface last time, so I think he'll run well.
I hope so. He's joint favourite at this stage, Speedy King, along with Goldie Flanker. Let's start off with Lucky Dollar, Generous Heart, though, and Beauty Energy, who stays on quite strongly. It sort of runs into a bit of a dead end, but still a pleasing first start on the dirt.
Yeah, maybe wants a little bit further, potentially Beauty Energy. Generous Heart, I like him on the surface, but I'm not sure he's going to get the pace. Lucky Dollar put in a shocker prior to this from barrier 12, so there was an excuse, but he ran a lot better here from gate 4. When he first arrived here, he looked a really nice horse with plenty of potential, Lucky Dollar, and I'm going to take a little chance with him. Maybe those blinkers just might be what he needs.
I had him in originally. I ended up dropping him out in the end because I was just worried about, because he's got to carry the weight. I thought there was some quite well-weighted horses in this race.
All right, OK. What about All Best Friends? Can he back up this performance? $56 he was here, had a fast pace to run it. Yeah, this is the thing. All these horses were calling for the oxygen bag about now, and he's the one that stayed on the best of a lot of them. Speedy King did stay on nicely as well, though. I'm going to side with Speedy King from his low barrier draw. I think I'll wait till All Best Friends. I want to go and see if he can do 2 in a row before I'll take him.
Yeah, look, I see it the same way, but on face value, it was a massive run by the winner.
He won by half a length in the end as well.
I know, and he came home that strongly. It's very difficult to do that on the dirt, but he did get a strong tempo to run, as you pointed out, and Speedy King was up there, so his run was just as good in defeat. But I've got them both in the tips.
All right. Goldie Flanker, he'd love a fast pace as well to run out as well, to do what he does best, and that's close off.
Yeah, and the question is, you can do what he does in Class 5 and Class 4 and get away with it, but when you sort of step up into 3, it becomes a little bit more tricky. Having said that, he's reeled off a 22.01 final 400, which is a rarity on this surface. He's going to come in with a lightweight. I don't know whether he'll get the pace he wants to run at, but he's going well. And
he did hit the line nicely. He did put them in a row last season once he did hit form. So he's a horse that once he hits form, he keeps it. I've got him in for second, so I think Lucky Dollar might be the one that'll put that extra bit of pace in the race.
All right, OK, one more to take a check on, and that's Harts Keeper. So we've got him on speed, we've got some closers, he sort of sits midfield.
He's been a good, honest horse, Harts Keeper, an 8-year-old. It'll be his 66th race start. He's a last start winner. He's been just a fabulous money producer, nearly $6.5 million in prize money, but from 27 starts in this class, never won.
And he had the £10 off in this one too, didn't he, with Victor Wong on. So I can't see him getting a good run in this race when I did my map, so I've left him in.
He'll give you his best effort, but under the circumstances, probably not.
All right, joint favourites then at this stage, Paul. Which way have you gone?
Speedy King, I've gone with him. I just think he'll get the best run in the race, and it was a good run from him last start. Goldie Flanker, I've got him in the other joint favourite. He'll get back, he'll be running on. He's got a lot of time for Massive Pocket. Didn't think it was a bad run from him on the all-weather when he ran 4th behind All Best Friends last time as well. Barrier 11 just makes it a little bit tricky for him, but he's got ability, this horse. Tossed up between a couple for fourth. I looked at Lucky Dollar, I looked at Go Public, ended up with Beauty Energy in there for fourth because I thought he did run out of room at the end of his last run, and with that one run under his belt, I think he can run well on the surface. 12, 8, 6 and 5, but I think exotics are the way to go.
I end up thinking maybe Storm Signal can probably cross these and might be able to lead on his own. And if Zach Purton gets to the front, he can dictate the race. Lucky Dollar will sit right in behind or alongside, I think, with the blinkers on. And I'm going to tip them to run 1-2, but the one overhauling the two. Speedy King will park in as well. And then of the horses that are going to run on from the back, All Best Friends, Goldie Flanker, Generous Heart, they're the three. I ended up with All Best Friends in there just because that win last start was phenomenal. But that's the situation for me. I just think the pace might dictate the result. 1-2, 12-4.
All right, Speedy King for me, but 12 and 8 is the cue as well. That's in race number 7. One more race to go then. Race number 8 plus all the best bets. That's up next.